Okay, so as we've been revisiting this song, I guess I forgot until we started talking about like the significance it carries in not just the actual song, but what the song meant to us as what became like our crew that kind of writes together. And I remembered that this all kind of happened before we were a part of it together, where the bridge, or like the first part of the original version of the bridge, like before Luke knew that we were writing, our pastor Luke,
right?
I was like too embarrassed to ever like show people anything I'd worked on.
It's a vulnerable thing.
It's horrifying.
You're putting yourself out there.
And it's dangerous because like we love like looking up to and seeing how other people do music and stuff. And like you see it break people either on the negative side or the positive side. And I was like, I just don't want to get in that territory because I don't know if I can handle it, man. And I had been writing all this stuff though, and I was like, one night at prayer and worship, I was like, I'll just pepper it in and I'll do it anonymously and nobody will know. And then that night, Luke texted me and was like, hey, I'm trying to find this song and you sang these lyrics, blah, blah, blah. You fill me up, you fill my cup, and I can't find it. And I was like, I didn't even know what to think. So honestly, I was embarrassed. I was like, I don't want him to think I'm that like person who writes songs or whatever. And of course, he got like excited and encouraged us to keep going. And I just felt like incredibly uncomfortable doing it. And I was like, God, like there's more to this. It's not me. Like I'm not bold enough or like extroverted enough to do this in a way that is sustainable or real. I'm just gonna keep shying away. And then I got a text message with you, who had been drumming, singing Your Spirit.
Yep.
And I was like, confirmation. This isn't like me, this is us. And then it just grew from there. But I know that experience was different for you.
Yeah, that was very much, I mean, that's not me. I had never really like written anything or anything like that, but it was, and I don't know why, I just felt like I had to send that to you. I didn't want to at all. And that's like every time I am writing something, I'm like, no, this is stupid, I'm not gonna send it. But then I did, and I remember, I don't know what your reaction was, like maybe you had texted and was like, oh yeah, that's cool. But I remember being at church and me and Kelsey like walked up and we saw you coming off the stage and you're like, Your Spirit, and you're like dancing to it, and I'm like, okay, I guess she liked it. So, okay, and then, you know, we didn't like get together and say, hey, let's write worship songs beforehand, before all that. But that came after that, and it's like something that God was working on you to do and me to do separately, and then also Bo and like other people in our group, and now we have this whole creative expression within our worship team. And it's like ingrained in our church body now. Like people just assume we're going to be writing music, and all sorts of people send me stuff now, and they don't know, but like we actually use it. And it's been so much fun. It's been it's vulnerable every time we do it, every time that we like sit down, because it's like, I don't know if people are gonna like this. You never know.
And you don't know how you're gonna react to that, because I think with everything that you do that is sort of feeling like we've been talking about, even just like talking to people about Jesus and being more bold about our faith and like letting the Spirit prompt us into conversations. It's like we've been talking about that lately, and it's such a similar experience. And at least for those of us who like maybe it doesn't come natural for, it's like you don't really have an option. You kind of have to, and if you don't, it's almost like disobedience. But the fear is like, I don't want to be that person that takes the step without the Spirit, and that all kind of like feel like this song is exactly it. Like we need the Spirit, because without Him we are just fleshly, and we are just kind of doing it on our own.
I think that we all kind of echo that as a team, and you've been really good at leading us into let the Spirit give life to it. And that's what this song is about. It's about the Spirit is the one who gives life. And you look at the Bible, it's always the Holy Spirit. He's always the life giver. And He gave life to not only this song, but our whole
this
writing,
whole thing.
Whatever you want to call it, experience. And
He'll continue to, and I think this song is such an interesting marker as we've revisited it.
It's cool because this is like the first song that we
came out
with. And he gave life to a whole, like, how many songs are out now? Like almost
I think
10
this is our 11th single now. So
that's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been good. We're excited.
Yeah.